Okay, so welcome back again. We are discussing on paper 2 of patent agent exams. So this is part C. So part C says after reading the specification, provide an appropriate title, draft an abstract, and draft at least 2 claims. Okay. So, and it is 20 marks. Looks very simple. Now you see there are 2 questions. This is 8. So here are some, this is regarding figures. Okay. So you may try to write about this figure kind of thing. Okay. And something regarding this question 9, which is not a figure kind of thing. So there is no figure. Maybe some structures are there, chemical structures could be there. So you have 2 attempts, 2 options are there. One regarding figures and one regarding maybe chemical structures, or now there is no figures here. Okay, so based on this, you need to start. So I personally practice writing without the figures. Okay, I personally practice without a figure, meaning I was mentally prepared that anything where figure look like I am not going to attempt it. Okay, so this was my way of preparation. One of my friend, he thought that figure are more far easier than non-figures one. He practiced that way. But I would suggest that don't take that risk. You have a lot of time. You can practice both the ways. Okay. So for you and this question, and again, C part C2. Okay. What it says, a client meets you and provides technical information regarding his invention. Draft a complete specification with at least 2 claims. Okay. So first question was title, an abstract, and 2 claims. And second question is regarding a complete specification with 2 claims and a title for the following descriptions for filing before Indian Patent Office. While preparing the complete specification, do not redraw the figures. However, you may refer to figures in the specification. Okay. So this, please remember, sometimes they don't read this line. Do not redraw the figures. You don't have to redraw the figures. You can just say figure number 1 given in a specification. That's all. Done. Okay. You don't have to redraw everything. Again, question 10, you can see a very long paragraph. Okay. So don't waste your time in reading and this entire things at one go without moving step by step towards your answer. Okay, at least in your mind or in paper. Okay, so I will discuss how to do this. So here question 11. So here you see there are some, here is some figures. Figure is there, but not a very complex figure. Right, very simple figure is there. Something is there. I don't know what it is. We'll read. And then 11, question number 11, computer disk and machinery and everything. And then I think there is figure 2 is written, figure 2, and then some numbers are there. Figure 1, very complex number, and figure 2, figure 3, again those numbers at the end. So how to attempt this kind of question? Okay, this is most important because this C2 and C3. So this is C2, this is 30 marks, and this one is 20 marks. So this is total 50 marks. So 50 marks and draft it. Okay. So let me give you a sample one. Okay. Just look at this one. How it is written. You have to replicate exactly. So I'm just going to talk about this C2. Abstract and title will automatically come in discussion regarding C2. Okay. So this C1 is provide appropriate title, draft an abstract, and draft at least 2 claim. This part will get covered when we are discussing on C2. So therefore, I'm going to discuss separately on C1, C2. I will directly jump to discussion on C2 part, and you will learn both. So while preparing the C2 part, where it says the complete specification, Just remember this, your answer sheet must look exactly like this. This one, here you may write question number 10 answer, something like this. Other than this, it should look like this. You have to write form 2, the Patent Act 1970, 39 of 1970, bracket close, and the Patent Rule 2003. Complete a specification, see section 10, rule 13. Exactly, just memorize this the way it is written out here. In A4 sheet, you have to write by your hand exactly like this. Then number 1, title of the invention. A tool holder for subtractive manufacturing machine. Now, how to extract title? Okay, so go here. So this invention relates to apparatus and method of collecting liquids in particular to liquid collection apparatus and method of the type employed in printing device to collect unused ink. Can anyone tell what could be the title from this first line? Anyone can would like to attempt this? The invention relates to apparatus and method. So it is talking about apparatus and method both. They're talking about apparatus and method for collecting liquids, and in particular, so you can say apparatus for collecting liquids. So it is not making much sense, right? In particular, to liquid collection apparatus and methods to be employed in printing devices to collect unused ink. So here now it's making sense. So it is an invention regarding printing devices, and they are talking about the collection of unused ink, and they want to take apparatus and methods for printing device and unused ink. So you can write anything title around this. So what I think that this is regarding the printing devices, talking about the unused ink, and they are talking about the collection. So how many words are required to be in title? Anyone can say?
Liquid collection apparatus for printing, liquid collection of apparatus and method for printing devices to collect unused ink, like this.
You don't write this long title. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if you see rule 13, what it says? Rule 13.
15 words.
It says the abstract needs to be 150 words, right? Abstract may not rule 13 7C says abstract may not contain more than 150 words. Okay. And what about the title?
Not more than 15 words.
15 words, right? So this you should keep in mind. That's all. It should not be more than 15 words. So if you can write something very sweet, everything is correct. Nothing is wrong. Okay. Unless you make something, I mean, completely off the track of the things, then it is wrong. But if your sentence, because this invention is regarding printing device and collecting the unused ink. Okay. So you understood this topic. So this much understanding is required, and then you don't have to write more than 15 words. So they are not going to count and say, oh, you have 16 words or you have 17 words. But just looking at the eyes, it should not look like this. So when you write with our hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You see? Here, sir, this one sentence has more than 15 words, 16 words are there. When you write with your hand, you may not write 15 words in one line. Okay. I write very big words, so I may write 7 to 8 words. Okay. Someone writes very small letter words, so he may write 15 words in one sentence. Okay. but visually it should not appear to be more than 50 words, or try not to go 50 words. So try to write a title less than 10 words. Okay.
Liquid collection and printing devices. This is enough.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. So what title you're writing, that has to be related to this, but how you write is not important. You got the point?
Okay. Sir.
Okay. It has to be within 15 words. Okay. So if you write a whole sentence and visually it looks like more than 50 words, they will deduct the mark. Okay. So that means you don't know how to write title. That's all. Next, applicant. Okay. So just memorize this, how to write. They write two applicants as name, nationality Indian, write any address. So it does not matter what you write here. So here they have not mentioned any name. So you can write here XYZ Private Limited, nationality Indian, address ABCD, India, pin code ABCD. So you can write something, your home pin address or something like this. But these kind of columns need to be filled. Is it clear up to here? Then
Yes,
the most important part is this one, 3 number, preamble to the description. The following specification, you have to memorize this. There is no way other than this. No way out. You have to memorize this. The following specification particularly describe the invention and the manner in which it is to be performed. This you have to write. Okay. So in summary, your first page should look like this. Meaning A4 size, you write question number 1 and then question number 10, whatever the case, and then it should look exactly like this. If it is not looking like this, you are not going to get marks. It must look like this. Okay. Is it clear, or do you have any doubts on this part? Then I will move ahead.
Sir, this kind of border lines and everything is required in the answer sheet.
This borderline is not required.
Okay.
The form 2, the Patent Act 1970, 1970, 39, 1970 bracket close, and the patent rules, 2003, complete specification, C section 10 and rule 13 closed. Number 1, title of the invention, and you write title here. Applicants, name, nationality, address. You can write name, nationality, address vertically. It is written horizontally, you can write vertically, that is also good. But this information has to be there. Name,
Okay.
nationality, address, and the number 3, preamble to the description. The following aspect. So don't split this part in 2 different sections, 2 different pages. Okay. Try to write everything in 1 page. 1 page. So 1 page is done. Any more questions to this?
No, sir.
Good. Okay. Now we move to next session. Now write field. Write field. Okay. Okay. So write field. Okay. So you saw I read only 1 line and I completed the first part. Did you notice or not? Yes. We just wrote 1 part and we finished the paper, this first page itself, just by reading this 1 line only. Okay. It may appear that if you make mistakes, then you may correct it. But what I'm saying that you can just moment you start this paper 2, fill this structure first. Leave the title blank. Write applicant. You can write anything, applicant, nationality, this and this. Only thing that is needed here is the title. So suppose you are not sure what title could be. If you are, you must have something rough to write. Maybe question paper somewhere. You can rough sections, and then there you can write proposed title. This just write it there, and when you're sure, you just input it. But immediately when you start writing this paper 2, make this form ready. So the first page is ready. Then you go to page 2, field. So you start with field. So what do you think? What is this? What is the field of this one? Can you say what is the field? What you can write in the field? See, you have to write. Please listen very carefully. You have to write like this. The present disclosure relates to the field of. This much sentence you just mug it up, just memorize, and just write this. This sentence is most important for you for exam purpose. Write field, then write the present disclosure relates to the field of. From here, what you need to add? Any doubt on this? Are we good? Please leave no doubts, right? Okay, so if you have any doubts, please make it clear here. You have to write up to this point. The present disclosure, you have to write title here field. The present disclosure relates to the field of. And then you write here. So this is field of what? Printing device and collection of used ink. That's all. I'm saying very good words, but you may write differently, but that's all. So this, the present disclosure relates to the field of. So this is the same, irrespective you are writing physics, chemistry paper, chemistry inventions, or biology invention, or computer or electronics, doesn't matter. You have to write like this: the present disclosure relates to the field of, and then something. Okay, so this is the structure that you have to memorize. Then write background. So you can just take this example and memorize, prepare your paper to like this only. Okay, there could be a different way of writing it. I'm just giving you one example, but there are certain things that has to be written as it is, and then you get marks. So write background, then write the background information herein below relates to the present disclosure, but is not necessarily prior arts. Just memorize this line. That's all. Background and memorize this line. The background information herein below relates to the present disclosure, but is not necessarily prior arts. This is one way of writing. I am not saying that this is the perfect paper, but this is one way of writing a style. People can write in different format, but for exam purpose, I would suggest that you can memorize few things. So there are few things you have to memorize, and you have to write that line only. Now, generally, here you see, now it starts generally. Okay, so this paragraph from generally to here, it is just this line. Traditionally, you see, traditionally, now read wherever up to which paragraph it talks about the background. Traditionally, liquid collection device collect liquid in case of printing inks. So you just mark it that you are going to write this under background section. So as you are reading it, start writing the background section, so you are not losing your time. Traditionally, liquid collection device. So therefore, this is a trick. This is a trick how to identify which section is going into which part of the what is it? The complete specification writing. Okay, so if you can mark it out, your task becomes very easy. So it doesn't matter which area it is. Of course, you have to have some understanding, but because you are all science graduates or engineering graduates or computer science graduates, and you have knowledge of science and technology, so I don't think it will be difficult for you to understand what is written here. You can easily make it out. So traditional liquid collection device collects liquid in the case of printing inks. So you see, you don't have to write in bracket in case of printing inks as it is. You can modify this sentence from here. That is what I meant to say, so that you save your time. So there is nothing like, there is no rule which says that in background you have to write 200 words. There's nothing like this. Okay, so you may finish the writing in 5 lines, but there are certain sections, there are certain things that has to be accomplished that I'm going to tell you. So you see how it reads. Generally, it says something about what is generally known up to here. Okay, okay, generally known. Okay, then it talks about however. So your statement also starts however, meaning here you are trying to differentiate. So exactly. So here also you see traditionally liquid is the blah, blah, blah. Such liquid collection devices do, however, you see, however, have problem associated with them. You see, the same format. However, installing and maintaining individual workstations for both the subtractive manufacturing method and the additive manufacturing method is expensive and requires a large amount of work, especially manpower. So this is however. Similarly, here also you see a however. However, where is however? However, have problems associated with them. One significant problem is that air can be collected with liquid and mixed with it by collection devices. The air can contain contaminants which are drawn into the liquid, reducing the quality of the recycled liquid. Now they have written a further problem and all these things, but so further problem up to here, further problem up to here it finishes, or here up to here, up to ink, biscuit ink. The project invention. This is the next section that starts. I'm going to tell you now. So you see, you write field, memorize this line. Present disclosure relates to the field of. Then write something out here. Background. Write entire sentence as it is. There is something to be told regarding this line numbers. That also I will tell you. The line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just write 5 here. So this is what you need to write. Line number here. Okay, so movement after this one you start writing. So here it is line number 5 for so they just write in multiples of 5. So your A4 size paper or answer sheets, you just count your line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Don't forget to write line number here, because this writing line number shows that you know that line number has to be given and you get a marks for it. So don't write line number as you're writing this one. You write line number afterwards when you complete this, because that is very easy. But do remember to write the line numbers, and if you practice this, then only you will remember it. So background, write as it is. Then you see problem is given here. Traditionally, from starts here up to here, this is the problem phase, and however everything completed here background. So just copy it from here. You don't have to use your head. What is written here? Okay, you may use your head to minimize the sentences, and you don't have to write exactly. And if you don't want to use your head, just copy and paste. Meaning, just write as it is written here. Okay, okay, done. So up to here. And now you write here. Now next paragraph, there is therefore required a tool holder that integrates the subtractive manufacturing method with the additive manufacturing method. You have to write something like this. There is therefore required A. A means one invention. What is that required? So you write, there is therefore required A. So what it says? A further problem particular to the printing ink is that mixing of the ink happens. The project invention is directed towards provision of liquid collection apparatus which collects liquid without collecting air trapped therein. Okay, so now you convert this English language. There is therefore required a collecting device which does not collect trapped air therein. Done. Are you following me or not? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So do you understand what I'm telling?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, right?
Yes.
Is it clear, right? We are good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see, sorry. So it says that the present invention is directed towards provisions of liquid collection apparatus which collects liquid without collecting air trapped therein. So you write, there is therefore required A. So this is the line you need to memorize. There is therefore required A what? A collecting device which does not, without collecting air trapped therein. So you write like this. So that is done. Object. So just memorize. So the object of present disclosure, which at least one embodiment herein satisfies, are as follows. So you can memorize this sentence as it is, or you can look for some other sentences, but something you need to write here. And now it starts object. One object of the present disclosure is to provide. It is already given here. You see, the present invention, according to the present invention, everything is written here. We just need to take those portions out and start incorporating here. So everything is written here. One invention, then another inventions, according to the present inventions. All these lines are written here. So you can start writing. One object of the present disclosure is to provide a tool. Another object of the present invention is to provide tool holder. So tool holder for subtractive, if there's something more than this. And the way you are writing out here, it is forming you a ground for writing your claims. So these sentences, one object, another object, yet another object of disclosure, this starts to form part of your claims. So only sentences will change and you need to just convert them to claim. Okay. So this is how it matches the claim. It's still another object of the disclosures is to provide holder that reduces workspace requirement. Other object. So as many claims you can write as many like this. Okay. So this is one way of writing. Always I'm telling you that this is one way of writing. There are many other ways of writing. I'm just asking you to practice one way of writing, become perfect, and then you can incorporate your writing as another. Then just follow this process, this form 2, all this paragraph filled up, then field, background, then comes object. Everything is getting repeated out here, you see. Some of the object I mentioned, some of the objects of the present disclosure, which at least one embodiment here is as follows. You see, object and then summary. Always have to write summary, object and then summary. The present disclosure envisages a tool holder for a subtractive manufacturing machine. It is already given here. The present disclosures, right? Somewhere is there. The present invention is directed, right? The present invention is directed towards provision of liquid collection apparatus, which collects liquid without collecting air trapped therein. It's already mentioned. So all informations are here. We just have to pick those informations and put in relevant sections. So it is already given a summary. So you don't have to use your head to understand technology. We just know the art of drafting the patent application. Then all these details are there. Some details are there, and these details will be given here. Something will be there. So what I would suggest that you have to read at least once and summarize those, and then you can read. Only thing is that how to start these lines, you have to memorize the present disclosures. The holder comprises, okay, the edits in an embodiment. So you need to write some embodiments, okay, and this becomes the part of claims. In an embodiment, in another embodiments, in another embodiments, in yet another embodiments. So like this, you need to practice how to write this based on different things. And they have written more things. I don't suggest that you write too many things because you will not have more time to write. You just write something like in embodiments, in other embodiments, okay? And then after this, brief description of the accompanying diagrams, drawings. Okay. So if there is any drawings, figure 1, figure 2. So if in exam paper, you see here, there is one figure. So there you see their numbers are there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers is there. And that will be given here, means 3. 3 means this one. 3 means 3. Gas at the boundary 4. So 4 means this one. Okay. So these details are given here. So brief description of the accompanying drawing. So then you have to follow this pattern of writing. The tool holder for substitute manufacturing machine of the present disclosure will now be described with the help of accompanying drawing. So here it's not your tool holder, but it may be a collector device, a printing ink collection device. The present you can write the and then the present disclosures will now be described with the help of the accompanying drawing. Okay. In pattern language, this use of the is very important, and the and a. So you always write the if we have written somewhere a holder, then while referring to a holder, you can write the holder. So you have to write. So before we already have written a. So therefore, that is important to write a holder. Present inventory is regarding a holder. You see, the present disclosure envisages a tool holder. You see. Okay, the present invention disclosure envisages a tool holder. So here they write a tool holder. So this is important. Don't write the present disclosure envisages the tool holder. That is wrong. You to write the present disclosure envisages a tool holder. Okay. Now, when you are referring to tool holder again in this diagram, you write the tool holder. You see, the tool holder. So anytime he is referring to tool holder, he always writes the tool holder. Similarly, here also the tool holder. So when first time mentioning, don't write the tool holder, you need to write a tool holder. So these things will cover here. You will have to practice 1 or 2 paper and discuss, then you are perfect. Not much is required. And then list of reference manuals. Numerous you have to give. These figures 100 a tool holder. So where you will get this data? These are already here. Everything is written here. What is 1? You see, written here. Referring to figure 1, a collection apparatus according to present invention had a liquid collection means. So 1 is liquid collection means. A conduit, 2 is a conduit. Similarly, you will write what is 1, what is 2. It may be 100, 102, 103. Whatever number is given in the figure, just follow that only. Don't write 101 because 101 is not written here. Don't write 1A. As it is written here, same way. You can write figure A, and 1A. There will be some figure 2. So write a figure 2. Then 100, 102, 103, 104. Then you write detailed description. Just follow this the pattern, and you have to write like this only. Start writing like this. Embodiments, comma, of the present disclosures, comma, will now be described with reference to the accompanying diagram drawings. So if you don't have any drawings, so you don't write drawings. Okay, will now be described. So you can write like this. So what I did, that I had memorized few things. Embodiments are provided as to thoroughly and fully convey the scope of present disclosure to a person skilled in art. Okay, so this is the something paragraph can be used in all the patent applications, and therefore I memorized this, and some form of it I wrote it in the exam also. So embodiments are provided so as to thoroughly and fully convey the scope of present disclosure to person skilled in the art. At least this much line you should memorize to write in the exam. And you can also write, so you will not get more time to write more things, but while preparation, just prepare more. So in the exam, you can write better. Numerous details are set forth relating to the specific components and methods to provide complete. So this paragraph, what I am telling you is essential. They are written irrespective of the technical understanding. So this is what you need to display, that you know how to write. Other thing that you can do, you can write extra is the definition of A and D. Okay, that is important part to display that you know what is when you write A and D comprises, including the heading. So these are the things which are irrespective of what is written in the technical language. Terminology used in the present disclosure is only for the purpose of explaining a particular embodiment, and such terminology shall not be considered to limit the scope of the present disclosure. So this is very important line. At least you can write this much line if you don't memorize the complete line. But while preparation, try to memorize the entire paragraph. As used in the present disclosures, the forms A, N, and the D may be intended to include the plural forms as well, unless the context clearly suggests otherwise. So this is the technical language of writing a patent disclosures. So you can memorize these lines, but I would suggest that at least you should memorize this much. Okay, so you just follow this, prepare your own draft with the skeleton. So these are the skeleton. Whatever I'm telling you, these are the skeletons, and then others are detailed that will follow. So a skeleton, you must preserve the skeleton, and the details there you can add more or write little less. Doesn't matter how much you written. Okay, and if it is entirely correct or there is some mistake, that is not much counted. But have you written all these things? This is what it is counted. And again, remember this one, line numbers. Okay. So once you finish writing this, just put the line numbers here. You can write page numbers out here also. Okay. So you see, I have just read a few lines only from this description. I have not read many things of these descriptions, but already I have written many things. My answer sheet is going to be full now. Okay. Now many things are here. So if you are preferring to write this, now you will have to write these numbers also out there, the preferred embodiments of 200 like this. So because I was not feeling comfortable writing these numbers, therefore I thought I will leave out anything in the numbers. But my friends, they choose to write this number because that is more easier to attempt and fill the SSC. Okay. So here you see description is very long. So don't be that long in the description. I have just mentioned a few things that need to be written. Just follow this, and then as the requirement is there, something from here, right in descriptions here, and then here it's a very long one, and then after descriptions, technical advancement you can may write technical advancement. Okay. And then you can say the present disclosure described above has technical advantages, including but limited to the realization tool, something like this. Including but not limited to. Up to here you can write, and then you can write something like this. And the embodiment here and the various features, advantages thereof, details thereof are explained with reference to non-limiting embodiments in the following description. Now it's there. So you can just follow this writing style is important, the way they write it here. Now you see how the numbering is there. In each page, you see there are different numbers are there. It's not like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then you write 30, 35 here. So each page, you have this paragraph number separately. So just keep in mind that way. And then you don't write so many things in the exam. Claim. Okay, you come to claim. Don't forget to write we claim, because the moment you don't write we claim, this is not a claim. And always start we claim on a separate sheet. Don't write, if you have finished writing here, start writing we claim from here. Start write, always go to next sheet and write we claim, and then a tool holder. So as you have written it out here already, so all these sentences has to be there in your description somewhere in the project, invention, describe the tool holder or something like this, and then from there you pick up those sentences and write your claims like this. A tool holder.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Sir. I think here mistake. We claim in claim part there are no numbering on that page. I think 5, 10, 30, 15. They are mentioning here.
What?
जो क्लेम पार्ट होता है उस पे नंबरिंग नहीं देते पेज पे, उस 5, 10, 15 वो दिया है ना साइड में पेज के लाइन नंबर्स.
Yes.
So wrong हो गया.
Correct. This is automatic. I mean, so they have given it. Okay.
Yeah.
So claim one and then a tool holder, but always remember that these things has to be there in your embodiments, all those together. And just write 2 claims. You don't have to write more than 2 claims. Okay, they are not asking about write 2 claims. So you just write 2 independent claims. Okay, don't write 1 independent and 1 dependent claims. And that's all. And the most important part comes here in this one. Must write dated this 29 day or something like this. So you can write the date of your exam, write a signature and write something here, and then INPA to be issued, something like this, or anything you can write. And to the controller of patent, the patent office at, this is important. Don't forget to write like this. If you appear in Delhi, write at Delhi. If you appear in Mumbai, write Mumbai. In Chennai, write Chennai. So I don't say if you are appearing in Chennai, you write Mumbai, how they will consider. But I would prefer that if you are appearing in Chennai, write Chennai. If you are in Delhi, write Delhi. Something like this. So this ends your paper writing the now this abstract one. So after this, you write the abstract. So how the abstract is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, 8 words only. A tool holder for subtractive manufacturing machine. So just be careful that whatever title you wrote here, sometimes it may happen that after discussing you think that I should write different title, some mistake. Don't change the title out here now. It may happen sometimes. Meaning you wrote something, the title in the form page, form 2, that here, and after abstract you write something different title. No, write as it is exactly the same words. Cross check twice. Don't write a different title out here. That is a mistake sometimes. And then the present disclosure, similarly, that you have already written there. And if it is regarding the just writing the abstract part only, then just start like this. The present disclosure relates to the field of. Start writing abstract exactly like this. The present disclosure relates to the field of. Now write blah blah. Whatever details are given here. And then you also write, then you can the present disclosure envisages, okay? And then because you have to write some claims out here, so something you can mention out here and then write the claims accordingly there. Okay, then they have given this one. Done. This was done. And how much limit is 150 words. So you don't have to write more. 150 words is too much. Okay, so we stop here.